Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Alex, and today on the Puck Luck channel, today we're looking at NHL 20. Well, not looking at it. I'm going to talk to you guys about why I am not going to buy the game this year. I just recorded this video about 8 minutes long, and the program froze. So hopefully it doesn't freeze again. So let's get through this. So this year it's weird because for the past couple of years I've been buying the NHL games without any doubt. I liked all the ads that they had, but this year it feels like just an addition to NHL 19. It's something that doesn't really spark interest. It's not really a new game. It's just like an addition to the game. It's like, oh, here, look at our NHL 2.0. It's kind of disappointing. But you give and take with the things that you get in NHL every year. I mean, we want this, but we'll take this instead, sort of thing like that. Which we don't mind, when it's good things like, oh, we're not giving you GM connected, but we'll give you Be a Pro and a brand new story or something that we've never done before. That would be okay, but yet they've never done that, and they're not giving us GM connected either. But you know what they are giving us? A Battle Royale mode, because that's what we want. Like, Battle Royales were really popular a year ago. All the games were doing it, but now it's not. It really isn't that big of a thing. It's slowly dying, the Battle Royale sort of feel to a game. And I don't know how I feel about that. But here's a positive, if you feel any positive about it. Hopefully it will die off and they'll realize that they made a mistake. So in NHL 21, wow, I can't believe I just said that. In NHL 21, they will say, okay, well, we have these servers for Battle Royale modes. Let's do GM connected this year. Maybe that will happen. But right now it's not. And it's pissing everybody off and pissing off everybody. Why did I repeat myself twice? Sorry, I repeated myself twice there. I just realized. It's pissing me off and it's pissing everybody off that they just don't listen to their fan base, and it's sad because we still go and buy their games no matter what. And I'm not going to buy my game. I'm going to take a stand here and not buy the game unless it's like $20 or something at some point, but I'm not going to buy the game. I'll play the beta, but I'm not going to buy the game. And they're never going to change the ways that they do games. They're not going to change the way that they think about, game modes and things like that. Even if we ask for things, they'll never change it. And the reason they'll never change it is because they don't have a reason to change it. They have no competition. And I talked about this in my last NHL video about competition. EA NHL needs a competitor. Madden doesn't. I don't think Madden has a competitor, but FIFA has a competitor in Pro Evolution Soccer, which is PES. So they have a competitor every year, and they're slowly doing better and better each year. So it becomes a little more competitive in the market there for soccer fans, for FIFA fans. But NHL doesn't have one, and they used to have one with 2K, which they had a lot of Wii games and things like that, but I haven't seen a 2K game, and they probably won't ever do a 2K game again, but we need somebody to step up and say, we're going to take over this. We're going to give it a go. We need somebody to say, yes, we need this. There was the only competitor to NHL back then was like, the Wii NHL Gretzky Slapshot game. That was like the only competitor to NHL, yet nobody bought it because it's a different type of feel. But we need another console game, or please put it on PC, another console game to compete with them. And if they compete with them, they will be forced to do the things that we've been asking for. Because let's be honest, if there's another competitor like 2K decides to do one, or literally anybody, let's say Activision's like, let's tap into the sports market for some reason, they will be forced to make things that we want, and nobody's gonna go, like, even if, like, let's say 2K offers, like, oh, we're gonna offer a Be a Pro mode and GM connected, okay, we're still gonna go to EA and they'll offer the same thing because they have to, or else they'll lose sales. So they'll offer the same thing like GM Connected and Be a Pro, but we'll still go back to EA because we're familiar with them and their game, and they don't do bad work. It's just they're not doing the things that we want. That's the bad thing. I'm not saying their game's garbage. There's a lot of issues like puck pickups, and the AI is not great sometimes, and the goalies are still wonky, but that's supposed to be changed this year. But the game overall is solid, but just the things that we want, like, like customization for the offline modes and Be a Pro and GM Connect, all that stuff, they're not doing it because they have no reason to do it. And here's the other thing, they all want money, and it's obvious, and I get it. You have to make money, you have to make a profit. You're a company. I understand that you need to make a profit somehow, but I feel like if they did make a game that was more catered to the people who actually are interested, like having less Chell stuff promoted and having more Be a Pro and GM mode, I feel like they would sell more in a sense. And I understand they want to make, like, in-game purchases a big thing for their game, and that's how they make a lot of money, and I understand that. But it's important to like, I think at some point, if they continue on this route of just putting in little changes, like now he can bend his ankle 90 degrees or something like that, like, oh great, fantastic. I think less and less people are going to buy the game, and I think it's time for a change, a massive overhaul of the game. And this is a minor overhaul because it's barely a difference. They've only changed the textures of the game, the overlay for when you're in game, and then they changed the announcers, and they changed the goalie animations and the shooting animations. I mean, it's minor overhauls. What I mean big overhaul, I mean like they need to do new game modes and just get rid of all the garbage ones that nobody plays, completely change the Be a Pro, and it's time to change the GM mode as well, like all these things. And like, I would like for a mode, for GM mode, where you can't play a game, but you can sim all your games, and it will go a lot faster than it does. Although, to be fair, it has gotten faster than it's ever been. Like, I remember in NHL 15, it was super slow to sim through games. Now it's pretty fast, to be fair. It takes probably, I think, like 8 minutes to sim an entire season, which is fair. But when you put on all the modes, like, that's without, like, being the manager, like, being able to customize your arena and do all that stuff. That's not a part of it. I turn all that off and it takes about 8 minutes. With that on, it takes about, I think, 16-ish minutes to do the whole thing. I can't really remember. I don't pay attention at the time. I'm usually doing something else. But my point is that they need to do a mode where, you know, like, we can just sit there and, like, have all those modes on, and then you won't have to go in game, so it doesn't take up that much space and it doesn't take up that much time to render and sort of speed through it, which would be nice, because it's kind of like a season mode. Season mode does that. You can go through season mode really fast. Well, because it's a lighter version. But I'm off track here. They need to make a change, and somebody needs to be competing with them. It needs to happen, and it's going to happen, and it should happen soon. Hopefully they can figure it out. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully, I don't know, in the next 2 years, maybe somebody will come out with a game, and it'd be nice, because it'd be a big punch to the face to EA. My last point here before I end the video, and I'm not sure, you can click off if you are going to click off. Thank you for watching the video, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But to this last portion is about PC. If you're not a PC player and you don't play on PC or any games, you won't care. But for me, this is a huge thing. This is a huge deal. This is probably one of the reasons why I'm not buying the game. It's not coming to PC, which means there's no Frostbite engine. FIFA has a Frostbite engine, and NHL has no Frostbite engine still, whether it's on console or whether it would be on PC. So it's not on any of them, and there are no announcement about it ever coming to PC. And I understand why they're not bringing it to PC, because it's not a big market compared to Xbox and PlayStation. But why not? Like, what's the big deal? Why you're not? The problem with this, the logic behind this, but like, I get it. The numbers are better on PlayStation and Xbox. But you're telling me that more people would play a FIFA game than they would play an NHL game on a PC? Like, I don't understand why you have a FIFA game on PC, but you won't put an NHL game. And you even put Madden on PC. Like, you're just missing one title off the PC. And I don't understand why you don't want to do that. Maybe FIFA is the least funded department. Or sorry, NHL is the least funded department in EA, the company. Maybe that's why they can't afford to do it. That's possible. But I don't understand why there's no, like, you've already put EA up there. You've already put FIFA up there. You've already put Madden up there, and you're missing the NHL game. And I guess maybe the reason why they're not doing that is because of they don't have the Frostbite engine set for consoles yet. Why would they put it on a PC without a Frostbite engine? I understand that. But just do it, please. Like, we don't need a Frostbite engine. We've been playing for years without a Frostbite engine. I think it's time that you finally put the game on PC. I mean, I guess you could be scared about modding and things like that and people cheating and stuff like that, but nobody in the modding community really mods the game to go online and cheat and beat people, because there's no reason. Like, I don't see a reason why you'd go and cheat. It's not really, like, something that us modders are interested in. We're actually just more interested in the offline modes and customizing and things like that. Like, we would be able to, like, create a really good Be a Pro mode where you can do this and that, and have questionnaires like NHL 14, and just, like, we could really just do a lot with the game, because there's some really great developers out there and some really smart ones who've done a lot for the FIFA community, a lot for the Madden, and for other games on any other platform. But this would be honestly really nice. But hey, what am I to say? I have no say in this, clearly, because they don't listen to any of us, and it's kind of sad. So my points are in this video are basically it's time for some other company to step up and give EA a competition. Okay, please, somebody, anybody, literally, if I don't know you, just step up and make a game, even if it's not as great. I know you probably won't get licensing, but look, PES doesn't have licensing, and they're doing pretty good, and they're slowly getting the license for all the leagues. So just take a note out of Pro Evolution Soccer and do it. Just go for it, okay? Because if your game ideas are good and you have good modes and the mechanics aren't there yet, but they're going to be there soon, we don't really care about textures that much. I don't play the game because I like to see the logos on my team. Yes, it's nice, but it's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. So, somebody, please. And, well, the other points are pretty obvious. Just change your modes. Do a complete overhaul of the game. Forget the online modes and work more 50%, 60% of your time on offline modes because it's more popular than you think it is. And I feel like they keep forgetting that these offline modes are probably played more often than these online modes, I'd say. So just try, just come on, like listen. And last but not least, listen to your damn fans. It's really pissing people off that you're not listening to them. It's been years now that we've been asking for GM Connected. Nothing's come close to it, and it's sad. So come on, guys, let's get it. I know you're not listening to this video, but whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe and whatever. I'll see you later.